Hey everybody, how's it going? This is a little catch up. What's been going on? Been so busy, haven't been able to make any videos, and I guess I need to buy a tripod. But I don't know if you want to sit there and just watch me do the work or not. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to actually sit there and watch me do this stuff or not. This is what I've been doing the last couple of days. I just got these together, these beehives. The frames and deck, and I got the queen separator, the way the queen can't get up to where your honey is. But I was working on them last night, putting them together. My garage, my messy garage. It's under the house, 1-car garage. So my garage workshop / storage, motorcycle shed, go-kart. Wife bought this go-kart for the kids, but I think it's a little too big for them right now. For at least them. The other one that comes over, coming over tomorrow, the older one, she'll probably enjoy it. But anyway, probably tomorrow I'll have to jump down there and check them out, make sure they're okay, and then add these 2 new frames so you start making honey. And then I've been working on some chicken tractors. 2x4s were cheaper than the 2x2s, so I got 2 2x4s and ripped them down. And then I got one. I got one that's finished. Got the ducks in there. They're making such a big mess of the chicken coop. But eventually I was going to drag it down there and let it sit in the water a little bit, you know. It's got a handle, and then it's got the latch on there. I put a solid piece on the back so, you know, it wouldn't rack and stuff. And it's got a little roof on it. So I think they're good. Yeah, we'll go back to this one. So I got the wire cut. I got enough to go around the sides. I got enough tin to go on top. I don't have enough to go on the bottom, so I got to scrounge up some more wire. I went to Lowe's to see what the prices of wire was, and good Lord, I was like, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I bought this treated plywood for the front and stuff. So this stuff was like $40 a sheet. But anyway, I had this old plywood that I got from a shipping yard. And they have the big boxes they ship stuff on the trucks and stuff, and they were just, you know, throwing them away. So I took a whole bunch home, but they're pretty much rotted away, or the pieces aren't really big enough pieces, most of them that are left. I think the rest of it I'm just gonna burn up. It's pretty much done. So yeah, I got my bees down there. They take care of them. We've been getting the pool ready for the kids. The pool's all filled. And I got a piece of plywood for the lid for that sandbox I built. I gotta do that yet. I've been doing some bush hogging back there. I'll take you all back there and show you the field back there. I got most of that done. And then after I took the ducks out, she's been loading wood chips in there because of the mud and poop and all that. And must have been at least 16 inches, almost 2 feet deep of crap and wood chip. It was a muddy mess. It was nasty. I got it all dug out. So now it's just the rabbits in here now. I built this little white bin for the. I need to get some gravel underneath it though. It's got rocks in there. The ground ain't level. But 2 nesting things for the chickens to nest on. And then the other side is the rabbits can go up behind there and have a little nest there. I got that. We got a rat problem. I've been catching them. I think I got most of them. My turkeys. That was the other thing. I had to get them out of there. Their feet were curling up and weren't looking so good. So they're doing a lot better now that they're in here, this side. I like to get all the chicken tractors for them, but I like to get them all the way out. But I found out the curl in the feet's a vitamin deficiency, more than likely, and it's probably from drinking that old nasty water and all that kind of stuff. So we got everybody separated, and that should dry up pretty soon, and then we can get some wood chips back in there, and the rabbits have a nice little house, and ducks be happy, the turkeys be happy. The other chickens I got from Rural Farms a while back, Rural Farms, well, Rural King, they should be laying eggs soon. Then I got my project here. I poured, I don't know if I showed you that or not, I don't think so. I poured these holes that I had for this wall I built. And, I pulled these rocks. See, they had rocks like designer. This used to be a koi pond in here. But they had these little designer rocks every so far. I pulled the rocks out. Most of them you could see all the way down the center block. So the ones I could see all the way down the center blocks, I added a rebar and then a bolt. I don't know if you see the bolts all covered with concrete. Yeah, I filled the whole thing up with concrete. And then these I just stuck a couple of screws in. And then like this one's a bolt all the way down. This one's a bolt. And this one definitely went down. There was like 3 of them that went down. And the wall was cracking, so should be good to go now. And then that corner back there. But got some bolts in them, so that's good to go. And then see what I got, this wall screwed on to that. So that should keep it square, plus keep it square, plus, hold it down. I mean, it's got these anchors here to go down into the concrete. And then I got these that are twisted to the side. I got little twisty things on them. You're supposed to like drill them into the ground, but they're in the concrete. So this just ain't going nowhere. This side's finished. I got the boards all the way around. But this side, trying to make it a little farm store. Wife hung up some kind of chandelier. Then she bought this other light. I don't know what she wanted me to do with it. I think she wanted me to stick it on the front. It's a solar light. But yeah, I put a shelf in there. I was gonna put some down the sides, but I thought it might be crowded. We got a little table I built. I was just gonna use that for now. I don't know if I want to build legs later on or not. And then there's the concrete from the back side. I was thinking about digging that out a little better, and then putting a drain tile in there in case the water does kind of flow down. This is all down. I kind of dug this out. That's why it's all dug up. And then I made a swell next to here. And then I put a mound up to the building, but also mounded all the way down to the chicken coop. So most of that water should stay away from going right through the middle of the chicken coop. I showed you on the last video. I got my fence up and around the garden. Got a gate, and I had to put a wire at the bottom all the way to the ground. Anyway, what we got here, the strawberries, I think they're about done for the season. I thought they were everberries, but they might have been Juneberries. They sure did bloom in June. I know it ain't over yet, but probably end of May and June, we got a lot of strawberries. But anyway, I got this first row strawberries, then I got asparagus. I need to cut them back because they're just going to seed. And then I got green beans. And then I got tomatoes. And then at the other end is lima beans. I tried to grow lima beans all the way down. The first batch didn't come up. And I bought some seeds, and they only went that far. And then I had some extra tomato plants. I planted them there. And then I got sunflower seeds. I got corn. 2 more rows of tomatoes. I got zucchini and squash. I got cucumbers. And then I got watermelon and cantaloupe. And then I planted some pumpkins. And then I planted more pumpkins in this row. And then this is supposed to be, I think, watermelon. Or, no, those are green beans, another row of green beans. And then this is watermelon. And then zucchini and cucumbers again. And then I got these flowers. I was thinking, I'll get some of these stuff and I could sell at the store. If we ever get anything to sell. What the heck? I was trying to get some greens. We are so dry. I mean, you wouldn't believe how dry we are. My fence painted. See, I didn't finish that. I got the back to do yet. Oh. Comes the neighbor. They come in every day and feed their cows. Guess he's gonna be doing some bush hogging today. Anyway, back here I got some flowers and lettuce and that kind of stuff in them grassy weeds. And then I got turnips, and down on the other end I got beets that I'm gonna plant the rest of it there if I finish drilling. And then I got cabbages there, and I got carrots, and then that pretty much wraps up the garden, I think. And then yeah, I guess he's gonna do some bush hogging. They got about 50 acres back there. It's actually Donna's, and they rent the property for the cows. I'm trying to get 2 cows from him now, but he says he'd sell them, but it'd probably be market price, and market price is like $2 a pound. So that means if I got a 500-pound calf, that's gonna cost me $1,000. That's expensive, but I sure would like to get some of my own meat instead of store meat. Anyway, I'm going down here to get the goats some water and stuff and get them straightened out. I guess it's mating season because all the bucks are going crazy. I mean, real crazy. Poor old, they're ganging up on poor old Penny. She got pee all over and looks like she's wore out from trying to get away from them. Got my compost. This is the stuff I dug out of that rabbit pen. That'll be some good compost for next year. That's my one from this year. And my pigs. What y'all doing? Chilling? I'm gonna go get you some water and some food. Okay. And there's my corn garden. That ain't doing good. I mean, look how dry the grass is. I mean, we are dry. Yeah. We had a small chance of some rain today. I was just looking on the radar. See, it's cloudy. I was looking on the radar, and I mean, like Pennsylvania and Upper Maryland, looks like they're get hammered with some rain, right? We're getting the very tail end of it. We might get some sprinkles out of it, I think. I bought some more gates. I bought a 10-footer and a 4-footer. So down there in the bottom, very bottom corner down there, there's a fence. In between that one and the last post, I'm gonna put that 4-foot gate so that the neighbors have kind of somewhat access. Or if one of the goats get out and they don't put it back, we got to come down there and put it back. It's a lot easier than trying to bring them all the way around. And then this 10-footer is going to go right on the other side of that barn where that post is. So that'll separate this. This is supposed to be like the nursery. And I want the grass to grow back. You know, the pigs don't help anything with grass. But yeah, they're all doing good. I still need to finish shaving. I know it's already July. It'll be freaking winter time by the time I finish catching up with these guys, shaving all this stuff. But where's the hose at? Yeah, that's got my boards I got from the mill. They went up. They were like $4 a piece when I first started out. They're like $8 a piece. I got a few things in the greenhouse. But, that's about all I got going on right now. I've been busy. I can't catch up. I was telling my wife, I said, you know, in the morning, I hustle, and then I go to work, and then I get in that car, I got an hour and a half drive, and makes you sleepy as heck. I hit a bunch of those damn white things that separate the HOV lanes. I thought it messed the car, it sounded like it, you know, but all it did was scuffed it up. I don't know, maybe I'll buff it out, but they just pop down and pop back up. But see how dry that field is? It's dry. I'll water stuff in the greenhouse. Now, I took everything out of the greenhouse, except I always leave 3 tomatoes in case case stuff goes bad, you know. So I gotta water these. Now I gotta change the water, fill all the waters up, and I guess I can. But that's about all. Hope it wasn't too windy. I guess boy, that wind picked up now. I guess it's the front's coming through. But like I said, as you can see, this is south. You look northwest, it's a lot darker. Catch you on the next one. Hey, don't forget to make some comments. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, or what you like or what you don't like, and then like and subscribe.